There is a crime scene in the middle of the Egyptian desert that is 3,000 years old. The walls were smashed, the names were gouged out, the city was abandoned. For centuries, history tried to tell us that this place never existed, that this king never lived. This is the story of the man who tried to kill God. To understand the fall, we must understand the height, 1350 BC. Egypt is the wealthiest nation on earth. Gold is as common as dust. The gods, Amun, Osiris, Isis, are the bedrock of reality. The priests of Amun hold more power than the king himself. They control the land, the money, and the afterlife. But in the shadows of the palace, a second son was watching, and he hated it all. When he took the crown, he didn't just change the laws, he changed the universe. He emerged not as a man, but as something else. He called himself the living spirit of the Aten. And his first order? Close the temples, fire the priests. He turned his back on Thebes. He declared the old capital unclean. He marched his followers into the middle of the desert. He ordered a new city, Akhenaten, the horizon of the Aten, and he wanted it built instantly. Temples usually took decades. Akhenaten rose in months. It was a rush job. Mud bricks were stamped with the king's name while still wet. In the old temples, gods lived in the dark. Here, there was no shade. There was only the relentless, blinding sun. He didn't rule alone. Beside him was Nefertiti, the most beautiful woman in history, and perhaps the most dangerous. In art, she was often shown the same size as the king. Some say she was the one whispering the revolution in his ear. But look closer at the family. The skulls are stretched, the bellies are swollen, the limbs are spider-thin. Was this a stylistic choice, or was this the result of generations of royal inbreeding manifesting in real time? While the king stared at the sun, the world was burning. We found his mail, the Amarna letters. Generals begged for help. The Hittites are at the gates. Send archers, send gold, or we die. Akhenaten sent nothing. He was too busy writing poems to his god. And then the silence broke. A plague arrived, the first recorded pandemic in history. The sun god was not protecting them, it was cooking them alive. In the 17th year of his reign, the Heretic King died. We don't know how. The records simply stop. Almost overnight, the city was abandoned. The court packed up and went back to Thebes. They left the palaces to the sand. They left the temples to the wind. His son took the throne, a boy named Tutankhamun, but the priests immediately forced him to change his name, Tutankhamun. The Aten was dead, Amun had returned. Then began the damnatio memoriae, the condemnation of memory. It wasn't enough to kill him. They had to ensure he never existed. Armies of workers were sent out with chisels. Every statue smashed, every inscription gouged out, every brick with his name reused as filler for other buildings. When the priests wrote the official list of kings, they skipped him. They went straight from his father to his son. For 3,000 years, officially, Akhenaten never happened. But the desert keeps its secrets. In the 19th century, we found him. The smashed pieces, the broken city. The priests tried to delete him to protect their gods, but in doing so, they made him the most fascinating pharaoh of them all. History is written by the victors, but sometimes the losers survive.